My name is Chief Okoyo Obla. I'm the lead counsel to Mohammed Seidu Isu, who is a plaintiff in this very landmark case. We want to return APC to the path of honor, to the path of integrity, to the path of respect for its constitution, its rules, its guidelines, agreements, and in general, the rule of law. APC has gone astray. I was one of the founders of APC in my capacity as the secretary stroke member of the defunct CPC Major Committee. And at the major talk, I was the co-secretary of the Joint Inter-Party Major Committee, which was an umbrella committee for all the parties that came together in 2013 to form APC, namely the defunct Action Congress of Nigeria, the defunct All Nigerian People's Party, the defunct Congress of Progressive Change, and the two factions of ABGA and Democratic People's Party. And why we founded APC, one of the reasons is that PDP was lawless, PDP was known for impunity, and PDP was on the verge of derailing the Nigerian democratic experience. So we said, no, we are going to form a progressive, broad-based, social democratic party founded on the rule of law and constitutionalism. But we are doing what PDP did, that in 2015 Nigerians got disgusted and voted out PDP. How can APC impose Dr. Ganduje, who is from Northwest, after the leaders of APC agreed in March 2022 that the position of national chairman should go to Northcentral geopolitical zone of the country. Accordingly, the former national chairman, Senator Abdulai Ganduje, was, emerged as a consensus candidate, and eventually the National Convention that was held on the 26th of March resolved to vote him as the national chairman of APC. Then on the 3rd of August 2023, he resigned. And then Dr. Abdulai Ganduje emerged from nowhere to assume the chairmanship of APC. He's an impostor, and we don't want an impostor to be our chairman. He is not from Northcentral. Our agreement is that this position must go to Northcentral geopolitical zone. And we have competent, people who can man the position of national chairman. So that is why we are here. We are going to ask the court, we are asking the court, is it in accordance with our constitution? Is it in accordance with the agreement reached in March 2022 for the position of national chairman to be, shifted to, Northwest? Who did that? There was no national convention since 2022. Though that decision can only be, carried out by the National Convention, where we are going to have delegates from the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT. So that is why we are here. We are asking, if you look at the APC Constitution, section, article 12, 14. 14 says, if the national chairman is not around, maybe by death, or he resigned, or is removed, then the person who is to act must be a deputy national chairman from the geopolitical zone where that chairman who is living, or who has left, or who has resigned comes from. And then also, the Constitution says the nomination, if you want to nominate somebody for appointment, the nomination must come from the state ESCO. They will forward the name. If you are a zonal or national officer, they will forward the name to the National Working Committee. The National Working Committee will forward it to the National Executive Committee for approval. That procedure was flagrantly violated, by those who, on the 3rd of August 2023, purportedly appointed, Dr. Ganduje as chairman. Purported, because in our constitution, you cannot appoint. Our constitution says you have to elect. All national positions must be through election. Yeah, even the Electoral Act section 82 sub 3 says that all national officers or members of the governing committee of a political party must be democratically elected. Also section 223 sub 1 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria says all political parties must have national officers who are democratically elected. So what is he doing there? Who elected Dr. Ganduje? So that is why I said he was an impostor. And we want to test this. All these various provisions of the APC constitution that has been violated with impunity, we want to test it in the law court of law. That is why we are here. Oh, we are asking that he is not the chairman of APC. We are asking that the chairman must come from Northcentral geopolitical zone. In accordance with the agreement, the consensus that our leaders and stakeholders reached in the convention of 2022. And we are asking that the court should restrain him from parading himself as APC, chairman. Also from presiding over the affairs of APC. That is what we are asking for. And we are asking for compliance, keeping to agreements that a political party is bound to keep to rules, its guidelines, the constitution, its constitution and the Nigerian constitution. APC has not done that. So these are all the release we are asking for. And the case of Professor Jerry Ghana and SDP came to mind. In that case, the SDP's constitution says if the presidential candidate is coming from northern Nigeria, then the chairman must come from southern Nigeria. So, but in that case, Professor Ghana went to court to challenge the breach of that article of the SDP constitution when the chairman of SDP was from the southwest, which is part of southern Nigeria, and the presidential candidate was also from south-south, which is also in southern Nigeria. And the Supreme Court said no, that parties are bound to comply with their rules, guidelines, and their constitution. So that is what APC has not done, and that is what we are asking the court to do. We don't want APC to look an unprincipled party, a retrogressive party, to go the way of PDP, because it will not augur well for democracy if APC goes the way of PDP. And we want to stop that as true progressive members of APC. Thank you.
Yes, my name is Mohammed Saidu Etu. I'm the former chairmanship aspirant in the 2022 convention of APC. Yeah, it's very important because we want to look at the rules and the regulations setting the 2022 convention, which agreed that the national chairman of APC must come from the North-Central geopolitical zones. And I was a participant in that convention. I was cleared, I was screened, and we agreed that somebody must represent us at that time when there was no election, which is a consensus arrangement, which produced distinguished Senator Abdulai Adamu. And I believe that as distinguished Senator Abdulai Adamu is leaving his position, the position owners have to come back to the North Central and, in fact, reach out to us as first line of charge to discuss with the aspirant who have contested the election at that time, so that we can be able to agree to bring out someone from us or agree from the zone to get a representative to represent us as the chairman of the party of APC.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Dr. Hassan Sadiq.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I'm Dr. Hassan Sadiq. It is not about him alone. It's about the North Central. That if you look at it, Better Edu design, replacement from South-South. Omisori from Southwest design, from Osun State, and replacement from Southwest. So what we are saying is that North Central has the people who are capable to take the positions. Yes. And if the vacancy is there, is supposed to come from the Northcentral state. We have about 6 states, and we have about 5 APC governors, which we have done well. In 2023 general elections, Northcentral come second within the North. And in fact, we even have more votes than the Northwest that produced the vice president. Currently, you could see that the Northwest has the deputy Senate president and speaker of House of Assembly, while House of Assembly. Now you could see that North Central has been reduced to the level that our people are now saying what is going on, what is happening, because we have done well in 2023 general elections. And if you said you are a leader and you don't have people behind you, who are you leading? So it is on this note, we are here in a well-informed positions that the leader should take note of the rules and regulations and the constitutions of the APC that stipulate that when a national elected leader leaves, he should be replaced from the same zone. This is what we are asking for.
Your name, please?
I'm Dr. Hassan Sadiq, a stakeholder, a security strategic expert from North Central.